of so below of ancient Egypt and Hermes or Thoth. Therefore, it's no wonder that the entire name consists of demotic words giving the true meaning of the word very much in connection with the as above, so below. Ba is the soul when dead, and mer or meru is the pharaonic word for pyramid. Therefore, the name should be pronounced without the T at the end. As the early Templars were French, and in French the T at the end is not pronounced, coming to the exact pronunciation in Demotic. Then, in the middle there is P, meaning to fly or heaven, also related to Pa, meaning to arrive. So the middle syllable or heaven and fly indicates the as above, whereas me or pyramid relates to the below. So ba pa me or baphomet means the soul arrives in the pyramid with one hand pointing into the skies as in P and the other down, where the pyramid is indicating the action and voyage of the soul. But when doing so in a secret ritual and together with the skull of death, it represents a huge threat backed up by the oath of the two fingers up, which forms the Freemason oath. So the unmistakably threat here is a double one, with the skull representing the physical death only, and the Baphomet symbol the metaphysical death by sacrificing one's eternal soul on the altar of the devil. And for me as a father, it literally took my breath away when the skull was placed on the table right in front of my son, and the Baphomet gesture was done by someone standing right in front of him, obstructing his way, and even a laser light was pointed at him, only at him. One role in the entire story here, in the original story, not at all. This is my son within the play, and they put the skull just in front of his nose, where he's sitting later on. So for privacy reasons, and as it is concerning children, I put some tape here over their faces here. So here we can see the skull, and my son is just sitting here opposite the skull. So this gives me a creepy feeling, as we're already under attack and we get a lot of murder threats by the Swiss police and the Swiss Justice Department, that they cut off the leg of our cat, and we already kidnapped our other boy 12 years ago, whom I never saw again. Well, there it is again within the play, and I've noticed it's always the diagonal in all those pictures of in Freemason lodges. You know, it's the same corner where it's looking out, and it's always diagonal. And my son is sitting just opposite here, and so this thing doesn't play no role in the entire play. So it has been put here for entirely different reasons. I mean, Les Enfants de Monsieur Mathieu, they made a well-known movie out of it as well. The child was standing for ages with the right hand up, with the middle finger and the index finger up, and the other arm down, like the Baphomet thing, and was just standing there in front of my son, like obstructing his way. So, like this, she was standing for ages with my son behind. The two fingers up of the right hand and two fingers down of the left hand. As above, so below. Together with the death skull of the Masons. This gesture, this position had nothing to do with the entire play. Nothing at all. And here we can see Madonna doing the same thing here, as it's being done in Switzerland. I tell you, Skull and Bones, that's the reason why they speak German there, you know, because they are from Octagon. They're on all key positions. And this one is from Octagon as well. That's the origin. It's another Swiss sleeper agent called Madonna. And there it is again. You know, she's doing the wings here and the legs like this, you know, just like this one here. Just as in the Swiss school, eh? Well, this is Switzerland, and it's evil, using deception as evil's biggest weapon, like portraying itself as clean, neutral and innocent, being in fact the very home of Octagon and Baphomet. The child shows the as above, so below of ancient Egypt and Hermes or Thoth. Therefore, it's no wonder that the entire name consists of demotic words giving the true meaning of the word, very much in connection with the as above, so below. Sunday on March 9th, 2014, I witnessed a very shocking event in a Swiss school when young Swiss children were forced to perform a satanic ritual for their parents in the audience, in which several Freemason symbols were used as the Mason skull and Baphomet, of another name for Satan, the devil. And look at the hands here. This was exactly what the young Swiss children did or had to do